credit there especially goes to Jim Brooks and Alan Burns, because they had created characters in their minds, but they were open to suggestion. And one of the very strong suggestions that came in to audition for the part of Ted Baxter was Ted Knight. Ted Baxter, in their minds, was supposed to be tall, dark, and handsome, and maybe not Walter Cronkite, but a love interest for Mary. And then they saw Ted Knight, and with all his pomposity and his bluster and his, lack of a top floor to which the elevator rose, they decided to just leap at the opportunity that Ted offered them. And they hired him immediately. We had a meeting afterwards, and we all just said, yeah. But, it takes really confident people who care about the end result, like Jim and Alan, to let go of their fantasy or their first dream and go with somebody else's idea, or an idea at the very least that didn't come from their heads. We had been through, we had the luxury of a lot of time to cast people, and I think that made the difference. Valerie came in as a kind of a last minute, one more look person, similarly to the way I came into the Van Dyke Show. They had been through a number of actresses, and Carl just said, there's something else out there. And we were feeling that way about Rhoda. It was a tricky character because she had to be abrasive and tough and hard-edged, but she had to be lovable, because all your characters have to be somewhat, if not thoroughly lovable, then at least understandable. And we wanted everything for this character. And Valerie came in and was her. Again, Rhoda was supposed to be kind of non-glamorous. She was supposed to be kind of dowdy and jlubby, I think is the word that they used. And Valerie Harper came in, and she's this exquisite person. And it's a tribute to her as an actress that she was able to make herself look the way the writers wanted her to look. And how they, in turn, in the second year, when Valerie went on a diet and lost weight, supported that and turned the scripts around so that they could work with this new, improved version of Rhoda, that they could see psychological possibilities coming out of her, wherein no matter how pretty she became, she always felt jlubby. So again, they turned around and seized something that was there and that they respected. Let's see. Gavin MacLeod, the character of Murray, was supposed to have been my nemesis. He was going to be the one who was like a little mosquito picking around at me and feeling competitive with me. And then Gavin came in and was just so warm and embracing and dear that they felt that that was a better thing to write to. And Ed Asner was somebody that Grant suggested. Again, we'd seen a lot of people. And Ed, like me, had not done any real comedy. I think he'd done some plays, some theater somewhere, but not on television, not in movies. And he came in and read once and was, according to Jim and Alan, because I wasn't there, just brilliant. It was just so easy and right, and pacing was superb, and depth and charisma, all of that stuff. And then I came in and read with him, and something happened, and he just lost it. It became lugubrious and tedious. And, So as he was getting up and backing toward the door and saying thank you, and we were all saying, well, thanks for coming in. Interesting reading. He said, wait a minute, I'd like to do it again if I could. And everybody said, yeah, sure. And he did it, and he was superb. He pulled gold out of his back pockets, and he did every single moment he was on camera from then on.